So it looks like the rumors are pointing towards 3 more maps from Black Ops 2 being remastered. Somebody? Anybody? Black Ops 1 maps? World at War maps? Black Ops 3 maps? I'll settle for Black Ops 4. Somebody? So how is it going? Dank Division, Dank Dan here, and we're going to be discussing rumors and leaks in regards to the next season for Black Ops Cold War, seeing as how there's not really anything on what's coming out this week. So, one of the major things that has been going on around Twitter today has been talk of what the new maps could be going into later seasons, and one of the most notorious and well-trusted leakers by the name of Tom Henderson pretty much said that it looks like we're going to be looking at Slums, Yemen, and Plaza as the latest maps rumored to be coming to Black Ops Cold War as remasters. But that's not what gets everyone's attention. It's what he says after that in his tweet. If we get 2 more remastered maps from Black Ops 2, which of course we are, that's half of the Black Ops 2 base game maps remastered. Just to give you a perspective, I'm going to pull up the list of all the maps here so you can get an idea of this. So, if we are going through the maps, I'll show you guys which ones aren't already in the game, which ones have some potential, etc. So, of course, we have the first one being in alphabetical order, Aftermath, the downtown Los Angeles map, close engagements. This wasn't really a fan favorite, so I don't really foresee this one making a comeback. Cargo, however, the one that's pretty much the port of Singapore, this has not only been in Black Ops 2, it's been in Black Ops 4 with the Blackout mode, and it's been deemed one of the favorite maps. Does it have potential to come back? It's maybe. The Carrier, I mean, there's nothing saying that they wouldn't throw a map on a Carrier, but the odds of them throwing this map back on, I highly doubt it. The next map, Drone. The hidden drone facility in the heart of pretty much the jungles. It's open for debate. You can tell me if we'll get this one. This one's self-explanatory. Let me talk about this for a brief moment. Express. I had nothing wrong with them bringing back Express. Hell, I didn't have anything wrong with any of the remasters of the maps. However, what sets remasters apart is how they choose to remaster. Nuketown is a good example of how to do a proper remaster. Don't just give us the same map. Reimagine it a little bit. Get creative. So what they did with Nuketown, of course, is that they pretty much show what happens when you leave a nuclear facility alone for 20 years. You get graffiti, you get people leaving stuff behind, you have people dressing up the mannequins, you get something different. For Express, you could have thrown more of like a New York train station type of vibe to it, make it a little less clean, and could have easily sold us this map. But instead, you kind of just copy and paste it, which, not that I hate the map, I'm glad to have it back, but it kind of feels like more could have been done. Of course, we have it hijack dropped this season, which, again, this one's pretty much a copy and paste. Everything is literally block for block the exact same map. And again, I'm standing by my statement of I would prefer to see something different, style it up for the 80s. Give us an 80s yacht, by all means, it would be hilarious. A nuclear power plant. Now, while I would love to see Meltdown be thrown in as a map, the odds of that coming back, I highly doubt it. Next one, Overflow. This one I potentially could see coming back. I mean, it wasn't a hated map. You had it that had great herbal engagements. You had all those nice little close quarters areas, the flooded streets pretty much, so you'd hear people's steps just based off of the water. I mean, it's not bad. This is one of the remastered maps that is rumored to be coming back, and that is Plaza. I mean, a lot of people, when they saw Miami, immediately thought of this map. but the thoughts of it coming back would be amazing. The only thing is, if you're gonna bring back Plaza, don't drop modern music. Hell, if you're gonna have the disco room, the dance hall, give us some 80s music. Give us some stuff that is really going to catch our eye. Don't just copy and paste what we've already seen. Of course, we've already had Raid, and again, I'm standing by my statement. You could have turned it into an 80s themed version of Raid, but you kind of just copy and pasted it. This is yet another one of the maps rumored to come back, Slums. Now, this first, of course, appeared in Black Ops 2 and made it a reoccurring appearance in Black Ops 4. To see this map again, this would make the third time. Pretty much, I wouldn't be against this map, but I would kind of prefer to see it less run down and actually see what it looks like in its heyday. Seeing as how in Black Ops 2 in 2025 it looks like hell, so maybe in the 80s it would look beautiful, pristine, while still kind of having a Slums feel to it. Standoff is self-explanatory. This was pretty much just remastered and copy and pasted into Black Ops Cold War. Now Turbine. Turbine, quick scoping, sniping paradise. Boy, oh boy, would I not hate to see this map come back. But the odds of that are probably not in my favor, as the last map on here, Yemen. Not that I hate it, but this one was like really close quarters. There were a couple of decent sniping spots. All in all, not a bad map, but it's just the fact that at this point, I want you to think about this. Out of all these maps, you have it that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the maps are not and have not been rumored to be in the game, while the rest, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's right. We're talking half the maps from Black Ops are going to be in Cold War. Now that begs the question, and I'm going to show you the list, that way you guys get an idea of why I'm starting to question this. Biggest question is, why aren't we seeing more of the original Black Ops maps being remastered, such as, oh, I don't know, Array or Cracked? I mean, hell, one of my personal favorites, I know it keeps getting remastered all the time, but wouldn't be surprised to see Firing Range thrown in there. I mean, Grid's already part of the Outbreak map, which involves the Duga radar stations. I mean, hell, give us Hanoi, give us Havana. I mean, the Jungle map would have been perfect. I mean, we already have Nuketown, self-explanatory. Radiation would have been a great map. Hell, drop us Summit, especially since that played such a key role in the pawn takes pawn thing. Throw that one to us. Wouldn't mind seeing Villa or WMD, or better yet, I'm gonna throw this monkey wrench at you guys. If you know what I'm talking about, give us DLC maps. Specifically, give us the Berlin Wall. Or, if, hey Treyarch, if you're paying attention, why don't you sneak this map into, Mauer der Toten? In fact, I'd love to have it that the second we drop into Mauer der Toten, you end up seeing this map, but there's so many different maps that are untouched that deserve to see the light of day, but never do, because you only ever see the same 4 maps, 5 maps, 6 maps, maybe a dozen at most, get remastered over and over and over again, while there are some DLC maps that some people have never seen. I want you to think about that. Some people have never seen the Berlin Wall map. And I want you to take a look on screen. This map isn't that bad. The layout is actually kind of cool. And the funniest part is, when you start looking at it, it's like, you start to think, hey, wait a minute, if I look here, Kino should be over. And that's the fun part of this. So, now that you guys know about the 3 maps that are rumored to be remastered, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that they should continue and just do the entire Black Ops 2's catalog? Should they dive into Black Ops 1's catalog and start pulling some of the maps from there? Or do you think they should get real ballsy, start pulling World at War? Hell, maybe some of the original Call of Duty maps, 1, 2, and 3. Or, if they're really feeling good, start pulling the DLC maps. The maps that no one ever got to see. I mean, Mirage, Downhill, Berlin Wall, Discovery, Stadium. All of these maps that some people didn't get to see the first time around because they couldn't buy the season pass for the games way back when that was a thing. You could give them the chance to live these maps, because that's the most important thing, is giving people a chance who didn't get to experience these maps in their heyday. Because as I was talking with pretty much the former co-host of the Dank Discussions, she didn't get to experience Black Ops 2 when it was pretty much new. So she finally got to experience Express, Hijacked, Standoff, now in Black Ops Cold War. That's what makes these remasters amazing. But at the same time, I would love to hear everyone's thoughts. Do you think they should just blindly remaster brick for brick, piece for piece? Or do you think they should put a little bit of reimagining in it, like what they did with Nuketown? If you guys enjoyed this discussion, leave a comment down below. I love the discussions we all have. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And as always, I'm Dank Dan. You guys are the meta. And I kind of did that in a reverse order, so I gotta say it again. I'm Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to hit that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers.
15.
What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.